Hi, I'm Dr. Haley Perlus, and welcome to today's Mental Toughness Moment. I'm on the indoor spin bike right now, something that I do frequently. And even though I do it frequently, I will tell you sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's challenging. Sometimes I have a defeatist attitude or just not feeling motivated. And this is something that I learned many, many years ago, that there was an athlete, a ski racer like myself, that she was older and was really one of the greats in the sport. She too apparently didn't love always the bike, and she wrote on a post-it note, "If you don't train hard today, somebody else will. If you don't train hard today, somebody else will." And if you can just think about this for a moment, she's on the bike, the spin bike or the indoor cycle, and she's starting to feel defeated, she's starting to feel motivated, she's starting to get tired. What does her body do? It does this, right? It drops. And she's got this post-it right on the handlebars, so as her eyes start to droop, she sees it. And then that is an intentional cue to trigger her competitive instincts, which she does have, to pick her back up, to reset and get back into her conditioning. I actually like this post-it note for me to this day. Now, I do love being outdoors. I do love going to indoor cycle classes, but sometimes when I'm on my own on a bike, it can get a little bit boring. It can definitely not the first thing I want to do all of the time. And in the moments of a defeatist attitude, which I sometimes have, and I'm sure you do too, this post-it, this quote, "If you don't train hard today, somebody else will," inspires me. Now, I know that I'm not a competitive athlete. I get that. But I have friends that are, enjoy health and enjoy exercise just like me. And bringing out my competitiveness, I want to match or be better than them in exercise. And so in these moments, I'll be like, well, I'll think of a certain friend and I'll be like, yeah, I'm sure that friend is doing this. And I'm sure, yeah, that friend's doing that. And if I'm not doing it, then I'm falling behind. So I need to stay on this bike. I need to pick up my energy. I need to get going and I need to make something happen. So perhaps this is a great little attentional cue for you too. If it's not, you got to think of what does motivate you. What does get you going? What will trigger? Is there an outcome result that you're looking to have? Do you want to be a role model for someone? Any of those things. Figure out what would trigger you in a moment of feeling a little bit defeatist or tired or not motivated, and then write something down. You got to write something down ahead of time that you know is going to inspire you. And then put it somewhere where in the moment of defeat, you're going to see it. And then that is going to trigger you. So right now I have it on my handlebars. There are times when other athletes would put something in their helmet. So when they're putting their helmet on, they're going to see it. Or on their, somewhere near their gym bag or their locker or their bathroom mirror. If it's going to be about work for you, maybe you have something right by your keyboard. Maybe there's something on the fridge, on the front door of on the fridge to remind you of something. You got to use these attentional cues. In the moment, we are emotional. We are not logical. We are feeling more than we are thinking. And we don't want to let our emotions lead us. We've got to bring the logic back and create other emotions that will support our endeavors. And that's what these things will do. So what are your pursuits in life? And maybe exercise is one of yours. And maybe you are competitive like me, even though you aren't actually competing. You just are competitive. Bring it on. If you don't train hard today, somebody else will. And if that doesn't work for you, what else will work for you? If you have any questions or comments you know to do, leave them in the space provided. Go to my website at drhaleyperlus.com. Sign up so that you get weekly communications. You can also connect with me directly, ask me a question. I'll create a video for you. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day.